Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast, proudly sponsored by 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. That is a challenge where you get to go inside, select your own challenge. It can be anything at all, but know this, it will change your mind, body and soul. There's a 7-day free trial right now. Links are down below. Go and check it out. Now here's today's episode. Hey everybody, Kev here. Consistency, discipline, massive action. 2021 is going to be your year. Keep doing that. Okay, now I was thinking, last night, then I was thinking about it today. Just imagine if you just focused on one thing for the day. You got rid of all your distractions. We spoke about distractions yesterday. Got rid of all of them. No excuses, no distractions. You just focused on what you have to get done today. Can you imagine how much you would get done? Now, there's been some research on this, and most people are distracted 95% of the day. They only get 5% of what they want done. Can you believe that? I mean, I can. They get caught up on Facebook, just scrolling mindlessly through Facebook, YouTube, watching viral videos that just numb their brain, basically. So imagine just focusing on just one thing. And there's a little story that really drives home what focus can do for you. And there was a guy, he was a pastor in a school, and his school was going on a whitewater rafting expedition. And they got down to the river and the guide was there. And it had been raining pretty heavily for the previous 4 days, and the rapids were really, really rough. And the pastor said, look, I'm pretty sure we won't be going whitewater rafting today, guys. Sorry about that. But the guide said, no, we can go. Absolutely. He said, let me tell you a story. What I used to do when I first started being a guide on a raft, we'd be out there and there'd be a rock ahead. And I'd point to the rock and I'd say, guys, row away from the rock. And I would point to the rock. Or there'd be a tree there. And I'd say, guys, there's a tree there. Don't row towards the tree. And guess what they did? They rowed towards the tree. They rowed towards the rock when we'd all fall out of the raft. He said, because I was pointing to the rock, I was pointing to the tree. We were focused on the tree and the rock. And he said, then I realized and I thought, okay, from now on, what I do now is point to the clearing and I say, guys, row as fast as you can to that clearing right there. That beautiful stretch of water. Just keep rowing straight through there. And we go through there and there'd be rocks, there'd be trees either side, but they're focused on just getting to that beautiful, clear stretch of water. So what we focus on is where we end up going. And the guys did the rafting and it was great. And he'd say to them, just, okay, head for that little patch there, that beautiful stretch of water. Head straight there, and he'd point to it. And they would focus on that and they would go there. But if you're focusing on rocks, trees, obstacles in your way, guess what? That's where you're going to go. You're going to head towards the obstacles. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to keep hitting those trees that are in your way. Start painting a picture in your mind. Start painting a picture on your vision board of where you want to go, what you want to actually do. And that way, that's where you're going to head. Where focus goes, energy flows, as they say. And it's so, so true. So focus on what you want. Myself and my partner, Joy, we've been focusing on something from the start of this year. And guess what? It's coming to fruition. It's happening. We're actually moving to a new place and it's just all opening up for us. It's just amazing. When you focus on what you want rather than focusing on what you don't want, then your world is going to change. It really will. So it's important to have your goals and have them on a board, somewhere where you can see them, some pictures, a vision board. I have what I call a mind movie or a vision movie. It's like a vision board for your mind, but it's actually a video, and I just watch that first thing in the morning after I've done my Wim Hof breathing, and it is just fantastic. Focus on what you want. Like I say, vision boards are so important. Certainly for me, they work for me. They may not work for you, I don't know, but try something that's going to work for you. Find out what it is, experiment with yourself, biohack yourself, see what works. Vision boards are great. You can write down your goals on them. You can put pictures on there. You see it every day. Mine is right behind my computer. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it every minute of my working day, and I'm reading it and I'm seeing the things that I want, and that's where my focus is going. So guess what? That's what manifests. But if you're spending your whole day just focusing on the things that you don't want, worried about what's going to go wrong, then guess what? That's what you're going to get. It's that law of attraction, that law of vibration thing. What you ask for, what you think about all day, every day, is who you are. And it's what you're going to manifest in your life. So really start to focus on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. And so many people, they spend their whole day just thinking about the things that can go wrong, thinking about what has gone wrong in the past. And I spoke about this a week or so ago, I think it was. I mean, I can talk to you, you can tell me about your past, and guess what? That's going to be your future. If your past is just thinking about things that go wrong and they go wrong, well, guess what? That's what your future is going to be. It's time to start focusing 100%, just putting your mind on what you want. And that's why I said at the start of this podcast, what can you focus on today 100% and just do it today and not focus on anything else? What can you do? Work that out, start doing it, but don't just do it for today. Do it every frigging day. Consistency, discipline, massive action. Focus. It's amazing where you can go with focus. It's such a great word. I love it. Focus. That's Joy's word for the year. Mine is surrender. And it's just working so well for us. So be consistent, be disciplined, take massive action. Focus every single day on what you want. It'll come to you. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe, rate, and leave a review for the Inspired Healing Podcast on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast app. And don't forget, come and join me inside the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge so you too can change your mindset and your life. We now have a 7-day free trial. Go and check it out. Link is in the show notes below, and please have a most inspiring day.